When I was in year 9, I had to go and talk to our school's careers advisor about what I might like to do when I was older. Her name was Sammy. She was a young lady who was quite curvy and had a really nice butt. I had my careers advisor appointment with her, and my eyes were immediately drawn to her gray pants that perfectly accentuated how great her butt was. I didn't see her crack on this occasion, but this meeting certainly put her on my radar. In the last week of school, we went on a field trip to London to explore the London Eye and the South Bank area next to it. Sammy was accompanying us on the trip, and she was wearing a white top and blue jeans. She looked gorgeous, and the fact that she was wearing casual clothes meant that there was a higher chance that I could see something a little extra. If I had learned anything from the last few years, it was that a woman wearing jeans equaled a better chance of seeing her crack. Sadly for me, Sammy was not put in charge of my group, so the chances of seeing her ass had dwindled. I had gone pretty much the whole day without seeing a thing. However, later that afternoon, my fortune would change incredibly. I was with a group of my friends, and I saw Sammy sitting with her group about 20 yards in front of me. She was facing me, so I had no idea if her crack was showing or not. I desperately looked around, trying frantically to come up with an excuse to make my friends move further up. And that's when I saw it. There was a man performing circus skills about 50 yards in front of us. Perfect! I can alert my friends to the performer. We'll make our way over, and on the way, I can see if Sammy's crack is showing. "Hey guys, what's going on over there?" I proclaimed passionately, my friends completely oblivious to my ulterior motive. They were intrigued, and we began to make our way over. This was my shot. This was my moment. We made our way past where Sammy was sitting. I turned around to check if my suspicions were correct, and to my amazement, Sammy's butt crack was on display as she sat on the grass. 2 inches of her beautiful crack out in the open for everyone to see. I stood there in complete awe, just staring, not knowing how long I would have before she realized. I had completely forgotten about my ruse to get my friends over here and concentrated fully on Sammy's butt. There she was, exposing her ass to one of the busiest areas in London, and she didn't have a clue. The show lasted for about 5 minutes before she got up and made her way elsewhere. As we boarded the coach to go home, I looked up at Sammy and she smiled at me. I smiled back at her, thinking, "You have no idea that I saw your ass today." That was the only time I ever saw her butt crack, but if you see it right, once is enough.